And here, no, of course not. If you do beat him, you wind up shooting him with a cannon, which I'll show you eventually. Not in this mode, because I'm just gonna suck. Alright, like I said, next stage, the crash is gonna be useful. The beginning of the stage, it provides you an enemy for which you need to use to access this thing, but I have to crash, and crash works just as well. There it is, the fuse, and a cannon. In this one, the fuse is really long, so you don't have to worry about it, but for all other instances of cannon, the fuse just gets really short and you have to be really fast. Here, it's not a big deal, it just nets you a 1-up. And we go into here, the wooden section. Wooden? What? I mean windy. Windy section. And obviously all those clouds flying by is messing with the screen a bit. Although really this is NES and my recording device doesn't like NES so well. I mean, look how terrible this frame rate is at times. I mean, it goes real smooth whenever I'm playing it on my TV, but not so much here. And I'm going to suck that guy, and then I'm going to suck the fruit. Vegetable. Fruit. I'm going to call it a vegetable. I don't care what you guys think. It's a vegetable. Maxim Tomato, the vegetable. And wandering around because I knew there was... I was thinking maybe there's a hidden door here somewhere. Because somewhere in this game I thought I was watching an LP. Here's another button. Of this game, or it was Kirby's Dream Land, one of the two, and I was watching an LP, and they showed me a secret exit that I didn't even know about. It might have actually been in this game, but it might have actually been Kirby's Dream Land. And we find in here that it's still windy, because you've got all those holes in the wall. And there's a bomb coming up. And even though it's not apparent, the propellers there are spinning. But because of the frame rate, it's not as obvious. Yeah, I've got one hit left. I just got this bomb. I'm not going to lose it. This wind is so powerful. Your warp star is useless. Useless, I tell you. And we crash. And head on up. I said head on up. Grab the laser again. And I got hit again. I'm usually better at this. I don't know what the deal with it is, but I know at one point, either while playing level 4 or level 5, possibly even level 6, the controller I was using started sticking, and it would act all funky where pressing down let me left, and eventually at one point it was so bad I didn't have to hold anything and I would start flying up. Ooh, this guy. Well, since I no longer have the mic power up, I think this is where I show you his abilities. Either that or did I show that in level 3? I forget. But yeah, this version of him, he's really fast. Backdrop. Note how it sounds different whenever sucking, and how you suck in stars instead of dots. Kirby can use a powerful wrestling technique, the backdrop, to defeat his opponents. Yeah, this is where things started messing up. Because here I was trying to do a throw down, but it kept doing the throw back because pressing down was pushing me left instead for some reason. See, there it is. That's what it's doing. I'm trying to press down, but it's going back instead. I don't know what the deal with the controller is. I guess after 20 years it finally started crapping out on me. Either that or it was a warm day today and my hands were getting sweaty, and that might have been what was causing it too. And we're gonna jump. And fiddle with the controller some more, because it's like, WTF, mates. And in here we go. And in here we want to run, because this has a lot of birds, and some of them charge at you, but if you run fast enough, you get so many enemies on screen at once, some of the birds wind up not appearing. And in here we drop the backdrop because we want to grab the wheel. The wheel is absolutely necessary for getting through this room. Do not make any mistakes. Just race the blasts to the bottom. Look at my points go up. And here we go. And I just made it. Yeah, there is absolutely no margin for error in this room to get to that one up. Left door or right door, either way, it both lead to this room. It's just for the one up. And I'll grab one enemy to shoot at this next new mini boss, who is like the backdrop guy, except this guy is throw. He's also kind of difficult, but not too bad. Although his later incarnation is definitely a force to be reckoned with, because he's already speeding around a bit here. And there we go. Throw. Kirby can grab an enemy and toss it away like a star. Use an enemy to beat others. Yeah, like a star, as in it actually turns into a star when you throw it. And you can, it's not as fancy as backdrop, but you can like throw forward, throw slanted up, slanted down, and well, obviously I'm not going to be able to show you throwing down because that's obviously not working. And a few more for blocks the story for good measure, and we finished the stage. Did I slow down that part? I know at one point I suggested that I would be slowing down so you can actually see the whole screen and take a look at all the levels as you go up. I don't remember if I did that level 4 or level 5, or maybe I did it in level 3. We'll find out. And here's Meta Knight to help us again, so let's just rush on through. And it wears out in here, and hey, I grabbed him whenever his sword was in mid-swing. And you cannot suck the bottle, which is a good thing, because it would suck if you suck the bottle and all of a sudden you throw it away. And if you suck an object or enemy as you're falling, you automatically throw it. It's the same deal with the backdrop. And we get a 1-up. And this is where my controller started messing up even further, with actually wanting to go up instead of... Yeah, I was pressing right there. I was pressing right and instead it would fly. It turns out the controller was sticking. The D-pad was. Which kind of sucked. And all of a sudden it's working again, so I just move on. Eventually I'll decide to swap controllers, but at first I avoid it because I'm afraid any motion with my NES trying to fiddle with the chorus might screw up the game, because even if my NES is working, it's still 20 years old. This December. Yeah, I'm just baffled by the controller. Stone! Kirby's body turns into a solid rock, and this form, blah, blah, I couldn't read fast enough. And it's infinite. You can be a stone as long as you want. And here's Meta Knight, who is apparently attacking us in the very same level he gave us the invincibility item. How's that for logic? And going over here. And you want to be careful because there's some enemies that will just drop down from the sky. Like that one over there, except this one.